Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to take a look at one more song from El Teatro Flores, where the Warning were in Buenos Aires on March 13. We're going to look at Survive. This is probably the last one we're going to look at. We have enjoyed tracks from this show, but it is really tricky to get good sound and good video for the songs. There's just not as much out there as, there was, of course, in Mexico last month. Makes sense. But the crowd has been so enthusiastic that I've tried to get a few things out there. So this will be the fourth track after Martirio, Evolve, and Z, all of which have been fun. And Survive usually revs up a crowd pretty well, so I wanted to see what happened to this song in Argentina. And I think we have something pretty good we can look at, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Adrian, any thoughts ahead before we dive into this?
Just looking forward to seeing another part of the show from Buenos Aires.
Yeah, okay. Keep an eye on the crowd. It should be entertaining. All right, we'll discuss afterwards. Let's check it out.
You could tell the crowd was really loud at this show, which is a credit to the band for getting the crowd going like that.
Yeah.
The highest dream of a rock musician, man.
Yeah, it's quite a compliment to have the whole audience coming back at you. Pretty much the same intensity you're putting out there. No, it's always amazing we've seen other stuff from Argentina, but this is a pretty good example of the crowd getting going there. That looks like the place to be for sure.
Yeah.
Not a good place to take a nap. So I love watching Dani during that part. That second half, because she's always like, and she's dancing around so much and moving. And the hair goes everywhere, and she's directing
guitar on top of all that.
yeah, and she's very much revving up the crowd on purpose. I see you, come on. I love it. I love how much she gets into it.
Yeah, she works it.
It's awesome.
The crowd.
Yeah, I love that. I love that energy. So much fun to watch. That's probably my favorite track off the first album, but there are so many great songs off it. But this is the one they're still playing, thankfully. Great choice. I hope they continue. If you are in America and you want to see The Warning this summer, go check out their website. They just dropped a whole bunch of dates. And good luck to you. Definitely go see them if you haven't, especially if they're headlining. It's an experience.
Oh, I could hear Powell once again in this song. Your words mean nothing. And she's screaming her head off.
Nada!
Just driving it home and making your point unmistakable.
Yep. It's funny, there's some parallels between that and the Narcisista lyrics in Spanish. Not terribly different in sentiment in a lot of ways, parts of it. So, which is cool. Yeah. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of that? And, of course, if you saw any part of the tour, let us know about that, too. I'm sorry for those that missed them this time around, but I'm sure they'll come back around at some point. Probably not the terribly distant future. Definitely try again, because you got to see this band. If you have other suggestions for us, please leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. Thanks so much for joining us, and we will catch you on the next one, all right? Take care, folks.
See you all later.